All right, man. Welcome to the Free Ride Podcast. And of course, it's been a long time since I've done a Free Ride Podcast. And of course, it's because there's been so much happening. So much happening. Me and my boys, B, he's standing behind the camera. We've been so busy doing so many podcasts. And of course, now I'm back tonight. I've got an amazing guest with me tonight, man. She's beautiful. She's my friend. Oh my God, look at her. She's smiling. Oh my God, I can't believe I haven't seen her in such a while. My friend, how you doing? Oh man, all right. So I'm good, man. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's been like 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If not more.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. Thank you.
But you're not aging, my friend.
I'm awesome.
You're not aging. You're not looking old at all. Like, you're just looking so beautiful all the time. Like, you just... We I can see that, man. Oh, my God. So my guest tonight is Miss Keeya Mofokeng. And, of course, she's my beautiful friend. She's multi-talented. So let me tell you what she does before I get into the conversation with her. I'm not going to go through her whole CV, right? But she is an author. Congratulations on that, my friend. I can't believe you're an author. It's such a big deal, eh?
It is.
Well, congratulations on your book, man.
Only now it's dawning into my head that, yeah, it's happening. So,
yeah. That's amazing, man.
Thank you.
All right. So she is also a massage coach. So I'm going to talk to her about that. And yeah, I can't wait to hear that part of your journey. You like the queen of touch.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Power of touch.
I can't believe to talk to you about that. Mm-hmm. So she's also an entrepreneur. So she owns a company called Pamper Couture. She's the founder. And she's an MC. And you're also an image consultant, my friend, and you're a model. Damn, when do you sleep?
I don't.
You don't?
4 hours is enough for me.
You're a real hustler, though.
I have to.
Oh my God. Okay, let's take it back now. Let's introduce you to our audience. And of course, this is the Free Ride Podcast. And I want you to tell us about who Keeya is and where you come from, your journey. And of course, we'll talk about your book. Mm-hmm. And of course, it is your story. Mm-hmm. And I remember when you were giving me a brief about it, I was like, my friend, oh my God, I can't believe you went through so much. So let's start from the beginning. So where were you born and raised?
I was born in KwaMashu, north of Durban, in KZN. Mm-hmm. I come from there. Born, bred, and battered there. I only came to Gauteng 10 years ago.
Mm. Yes. Many years ago?
10.
No, I'm saying you were born many years ago.
I was born many years ago, yes. A woman never tells her age.
Yeah. I was trying to see if you're going to fall for it. Okay, cool. So, born and bred in KwaMashu.
Yes.
And then where did you go to school?
Pardon?
Where did you go to primary school?
I went to a school...
No, let's start with creche first. Did you go to creche, my friend? Were there creches at the time?
I didn't get a liberty to go to creche.
You didn't go to creche?
No.
Oh, my God.
I didn't even have a baby shower.
You didn't?
No.
Wait, they didn't have a baby shower for you?
They didn't have a baby shower for me, yes.
Oh, that's so sad, my friend.
Yeah, no. Life in back in the days was, So instead of going to creche, we would play with those bricks and, make cars out of it.
Wait, were you tomboyish?
I was of note.
Oh, really? Oh my God.
I grew up with boys. I was the only girl.
Oh.
So I had no choice.
Okay.
Yes.
And how was that like growing up with boys?
It was actually the only thing that I knew. So yeah, so it was beautiful.
Were you competitive also?
Pardon?
Did you compete with them?
In a way, yes, we did. When we're playing games, we used to compete. Also, we used to compete about how we look in terms of our genitals, and they would look at me, yes.
Oh my God, no.
I remember my cousin,
Oh my
because I grew
God.
up at my mom's sister's house, so it was just boys.
Yeah.
And then I used to pull his thing.
Wait.
Because it was different.
Ah.
It didn't look like mine. So I would literally pull it.
Oh my God.
So he got tired of it because it was painful. So we decided that we were going to get a knife so that he looks like me and we're going to cut it.
No. Please tell me you didn't do it.
But luckily the elders came before we could do it.
Oh my God.
But we had a knife. We just wanted to cut it so that he looks like me.
And he was volunteering to do it. What kind of a nigga is this, man?
Twins. We were born in the same year, so we're always hanging, around each other. So, back in the days, we grew up, you just walk naked or you walk in your panty and stuff like that. So when it's time to take a shower, we all take a shower. It's boys first. So we all take a shower. So I'll be like, what is this?
And then
Why
they
do you
don't
look
say
so
like, no,
different?
it's like, just like, don't touch, it's uncomfortable. Like, please say something.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
we just buried him this year. May his soul rest in peace.
Yeah, condolences, man.
Yeah, but growing up with boys, it gave me that street.
Oh, street
Yeah.
cred.
Yes.
Oh, damn. So niggas can't mess with you.
No,
So you know street nigga talk.
I believe I do.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So then, so primary school, so where'd you go? You said...
I went to Kwamashu, Engazane Primary School. So
Okay.
it is just across the river. So you cross the river and then you get to school. So you'll hear the bell ring. You're still at home and then you just get to school.
You crossed the river. Buena.
There was no scuffing. We're making you scuffing. Break time, you run back home to eat
Whatever
yesterday's, leftover. And then you drink water, you go back to school.
Was there at least a bridge there?
No, unfortunately. Not in our times. There's a bridge now, but not in our times. There wasn't.
So you would just have to cross the river?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, shoes off. Did you wear shoes?
I didn't even have shoes.
Yeah. And you okay today? Like, you're not mentally, like, poverty didn't mess you up. Like, to say, hey, I grew up poor and now I'm like so sad.
I think instead of messing me up, it pushed me to be where I am today.
Okay.
Because I've always wanted to, reach the other side. I've always wanted to know what's on the other side. So as much as I was there, but it never stopped me from dreaming. It never stopped me from doing what I loved doing.
What were you dreaming about when you were like in primary school?
I was dreaming of a lot of things. Fashion, business.
But what stimulated it? Was it TV or magazines? Or books?
I would say magazines, because back in the days when it's TV time, we didn't have a TV.
Oh, yeah.
So you'd watch a TV next door.
Did you stand at the window at least? Or did you go inside the house?
No, they would make you work.
Oh.
You take the battery to the garage to get it charged.
Okay.
And then you bring it back. And then they make you pay 10 cents to watch TV.
Oh, man.
And then they tell you that your feet needs to be clean. And you don't have shoes. So you can't even bring water and clean the shoes.
No worries.
So while you are watching, sometimes they'll just be spiteful and just close the curtain. Especially when action comes in, you're like, but I paid. But it's not your TV.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But when that's the only life that you know, you don't even compare to other things because you don't know
anything else.
Yes.
That's
and it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
It hurts because when you watch TV, you would want maybe your household to have one and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it didn't hurt that much because that was the only thing that was there. So
Sure, that's tough, man. But it made you strong.
very strong.
Damn.
Very strong.
So, okay, you were telling me, how did you start dreaming about, or what were you dreaming about when you were like in primary school?
From a very young age, I used to manifest, but I didn't know I was manifesting.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So we used to play house,
Okay.
collecting tins. You go and you steal onion at home and and oil and everything.
Yeah.
And then-
Mantwani. We used to call it mantwani.
Thina besibiza ngezindlu.
Oh, okay. And there was a father and a mother.
And unfortunately, ngisanesilonda, I never became umama or ubaba. I was always a child because all my cousins were baba. So they would ask me to bring my friends to be mama. So I was always a child.
Oh my God. Yes, but
Yes.
Oh, my
So
friend.
I would manifest things, but I didn't know that I was manifesting. I would speak things into existence.
Yeah.
But I did not know that I didn't know what I was talking about. It was just a wish.
Yeah.
You are stuck in the shack. You've got nowhere to go. You've got no shoes to school. You are feeding your family. Because when mom goes, I guess she was still young. She was still living her life. So when she gets a new boyfriend or she goes, because she was also, she never worked. So she would sell maybe coats, brooms, milli meal, whatever she comes across. So if she decides that she's not going to be home for like 2 months, she will just leave us with my grandmother. And then when then I had a younger brother, I was 9 then, that's when my entrepreneurship started.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. How?
Because she used to sell milli meal and peanuts.
Okay.
So I would take those things and sell it to the teachers at school. And then when I come back from school, I would then sell in the community. Before I go and stand by the train station and wait for the train people to, when they come back from work, to buy. Yes, then that's when we will have food.
Wow.
So I didn't enjoy being a child. I would play, but my play was like very minimal because I needed to make sure that my grandmother eats. And
Wow, man. Sure. All right. And then you went on to high school. Was it around the area from primary school?
No.
Was it outside of the village?
From primary school, going into high school, there's a lot that happened in between. There's a lot that happened in between, but I hopped. From primary school, I went to another school that was a higher primary school. I went to register myself. And then, but the teachers, corporal punishment was too much.
Really?
So I couldn't stand.
Yo.
Yes.
What?
So I told my mother, then she moved me to another location where now I used to take a bus. Yes. But even there, because I used to carry umbila. I used to carry umbila for teachers, umbila for epasini.
Oh.
Yes. And then my school books.
Yeah.
And then I will sell in the bus first.
Yeah.
Then when I get to school, I get to sell to the teachers. And then after school, I meet my mother, and because she used to sell at the factories, and then we check how much is left and so forth. Yeah.
What? That's crazy. But now I remember you were telling me, my friend, about being beautiful and a curse.
Yes.
And now you're young, you're beautiful, you're light-skinned, we yellow bone. Wamashi, now you're becoming a young girl, everybody's starting noticing. So yeah, tell me about, what you meant by that statement when you told.
So I grew up very different from my peers.
Okay.
I look different. My name is different. Actually, a title of my book is actually my old name.
Your old name?
Yes, because Keeya is the new name that I gave myself.
Okay.
Yes. So Kedibone is my old name. So when I had seen it all, I decided to just change the name.
Yeah.
Because it was too much for me.
It's so true.
Yes. It was too much for me, so I changed the name altogether at Home Affairs. What? And then I named myself Keeya. So Keeya resonated with me.
Because it's such a heavy spiritual name.
It was so heavy. It was so heavy. Every Friday I needed to fight at school, from primary school, because they would have called me names.
Wait, because Kedibone is a Tswana name, Soto name.
They didn't even call me Kedibone. I just had to write it like this because of people are not going to understand. Oh. Otherwise, they used to call me Kedibone. Till today, by the way.
What?
No one has ever, it's just a few that has ever called me by my name. Others, they'll call me Kedibone, Wekiri, Kedibone. All.
Is it because they're Zulus and they can't pronounce the D?
Yes. But the funny part is, when I went to primary school, because my mom was not there, my mom, the husband to my mom's older sister took me to school to register me. Mm-hmm. So he registered me as Kedibone, and then he gave me his surname. Oh. So a person that I went to primary school with cannot trace me.
What? Yes. Right throughout primary school?
No, they can't trace me, because when I first started, I was using different surname, my mom Kulu's surname.
Okay.
Her marital surname. I was using because her husband took me to school to register me.
Oh.
Then when I go to higher primary school, when now my mom registered me to another school in another location, I was using now another surname.
Okay.
Which I also did not resonate with, I did not connect with, because it was not mine.
And whose surname was it?
So my mom tells me that when she was coming from Lesotho, the house that she landed to, they took her to Home Affairs to do her ID, okay. And they gave her that surname.
What the?
I know.
Okay.
So crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Damn.
So I've always had to fight for my existence. I've always had to fight people. Yeah. Now I told you I used to sell at school, and then I would come and sell in the community. And now, because people did not even understand who I was, because I look like a doll growing up. When cleaned up, by the way. Otherwise, I was always a dirty doll. Oh. If you can picture a dirty doll, that was me.
And they couldn't understand it. They couldn't understand it.
Yes, because there was no one to take care of me. My hair, I've got big afro, so my hair was always tangled. Oh. Then I would have in the community those mamas that will adopt you and say, and stuff like that. So they'll take you and clean you up and, do your hair and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah. So when I say my beauty is my curse, I found myself having a lot of these older men lusting over me. Okay. Because of my beauty. So a lot happened when I was doing the house-to-house selling of the peanuts and the mealie meal. So you'd go to a house, maybe full of men, and a man would tell you that before I buy mealie meal, you must suck my dick.
What?
Yeah. So there was a lot of molestation that happened in doing that.
Yes.
So yeah, hence I don't do BJ till this day, and I don't explain myself. I just don't like it.
Oh.
Yes. So.
Okay. I'm thinking something, but I don't want to ask it, but I'm thinking it.
Because of the molestation that took place. So
Okay.
I would assume it was my beauty, because why would you just molest a child when
For sure.
she's trying to make a living?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So they would do all this dirty stuff and
That's crazy,
and tell me that even if you tell people, no one is going to believe you. You are poor.
Do you see men as predators? Or like, do you see men as like sexual carnivores? Or like, do you see men as like sexual predators who are just always looking to prey on innocent kids? Is that how you saw it?
To those nasty ones, to those perverts, yes. Otherwise, I grew up around men.
Oh yeah, like you said.
So that loved me.
Yeah.
But because we were not from the same household, you are staying in your mamkulu's house, and this one has got their own things going on.
Yeah.
So when you go and sell, you go by yourself because you need to come and feed your own house.
Yes.
Yes. So they were not there to protect me.
Oh.
Until I started talking, and then they will now start accompanying me when I do this house to house.
Selling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I say my beauty is my curse, is because of that. Because I had a lot of guys, lusting over me, and I was a kid.
Yeah. How did you handle it, though?
It was tough. It was very tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you still facing that emotional trauma?
I did go for counseling. I had major depression in 2013, and I did talk about it. My writing the book was actually my healing journey.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's how the
penning it down, it really helped to tone it down. Not that it's completely off, because sometimes when I watch things, it does trigger. But I'm on a healing journey. Yeah.
Amazing, man. All right, so let's talk about your book. We've got about 3-4 minutes to talk about your book. So let's do this before we move on to the other side, because we still have a conversation to have. And so the book came about from you telling your story, trying to get healing through it. So how did you come up with a title and why the graphics? How did you come up with the cover and all of that stuff?
So Kedibone, it's this kid that has seen it all.
Okay.
So this is the child that has seen the worst. But her focus is just the light. She's just focusing on the goal. She's just focusing on the positive things, irrespective of anything that has happened in her life. She's just focusing on the goal. Because in her life, she even tried to kill herself. Not once, not twice. She was tired. She was tired. She was raped at the age of 9. That is the most, I would say, hurtful. Because at a later stage, when she was working, then she met her rapist. She served her rapist when she was working at the bank. And everything came back, and she couldn't take it anymore. She couldn't tell anyone. She just crashed, and she was rushed to hospital.
What?
And when she got to hospital, people would always think the words, oh, mjolo, oh, maybe it's a man, and stuff like that. And I could not even tell people that I used to work with, because I didn't think I would get to where I am today, of talking about what happened to me. I've always felt so embarrassed of things that happened to me, and I didn't think I would ever tell anyone except for my psychologist and my psychiatrist. And then when I had a major depression in 2013, that's when I started, unpacking everything. And then my psychiatrist was like, start writing. If you write, then that's how you're going to heal. So I started doing that. So this book, I've been writing it for 10 years.
What? Oh, my friend.
But when I started, I was very angry.
Okay.
I was angry at life. I was angry at the things that happened to me. I was angry at God not protecting me. And I'm a child of God. And I believe in God. And I believe that He has taken me this far. So I was angry at life itself for not being kind to me. Then over time, I read it. I was like, no, this is not the message that I want to convey to people. This is actually my healing journey. I want to heal other people that have been in my situation that they are unable to talk about. So then I started changing the whole narrative, and it's still the same book, but the anger is no longer as much as the first draft that I started with. But it's been 10 years. In the 10 years, I got admitted to hospital, I think 3 times trying to write.
Really?
Because everything will come back.
What?
Even now, like when we were editing, I was not okay.
What? It's triggers?
Yes.
What?
Because now you have to reread.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Before it goes to people.
And then it triggers you as you read it?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
So until my psychologist was like, just before, like last month, she was like, you know what, let go. Write all these people down that have ever done anything to you.
Sure.
Forgive them.
That's hectic.
That is the hardest part. But I had to do it.
Are they still alive?
Some are, some are late.
Do you want us to take them out or something? Because we can. We've got a guy there who can. You saw the guy sitting right next to you.
So I had to let go.
Shit.
Yes, I had to let go of things that happened to me, people that have done wrong things to me, because I also feel that people have got this perception that when you are beautiful, you love boys. I love boys because I grew up with them. They understand me. They understand my language. We understand each other. But me liking the boys does not mean that I sleep around. But now people would always make it about that, but she's got a lot of friends that are guys. Yes, I do, because they understand me. Unlike having a lot of friends, like girlfriends, that will judge you. Guys will never judge you.
For sure.
They do, abanye, but not all of them.
It'll be like a joke. Like
yes. They would not take it personal. Yeah.
Okay, so the book is out. You're going on a tour. You're going to be taking it Keeya. You're going to the church. And then, let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we're taking the book. We're doing a Durban tour.
Okay.
So we're going to start in KwaMashu, actually where everything happened. I was in Durban last month, and I was walking on the street where most of the scenes took place. And I was laughing. Ogunya was crying, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe people are going to know about me. But now I'm walking on these streets. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're doing a book tour next week, starting on the 23rd of November until the 27th.
Okay.
Yes. So the first one will be...
It's a signing tour,
It's a signing... Yes, sorry. Okay. Yes, it's a signing ceremony. So people are just going to come. We sign, they buy the books. We sign the books, take pictures. They get to ask about whatever questions they might have. And yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You excited?
I'm excited because I'm opening another branch of a spa.
Oh, yes.
So,
damn,
so I'm opening because I run a spa, Pamper Couture.
Yeah.
So a second branch is opening next week on the 23rd.
Okay.
So it's exciting because I'm taking it home.
Yeah.
You know, when things have happened in that area and you tell yourself that I'm moving out, I'm never looking back.
Yeah.
But now you are told that the only way to heal is to go back.
Oh my God.
And you're like, what? But I thought no. But for you to be okay, you need to walk the streets that all this shit happened.
That's
then
crazy.
You're gonna be.
Yeah.
So.
Good luck on the journey, my friend. I love
Thank
you. You know that. Wow, man. All right, so tell our people where they can find the book and where they can find you on socials and all of that stuff.
Okay, so they can find the books. We've got socials. We've got the title of the book on Instagram. It's Kedibone, the Rising Phoenix. It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram. And then my brand name is KediboneMofokeng.com. That is my website, sorry. That's my website. So if you go to the website, all the information is there about the book, about the author. A whole lot of information is there. It's Keeya Mofokeng. Keeya is Keeya. KeeyaMofokeng.com. So when they click on that link, it takes you straight to everything that is about Keeya.
Okay, so you'll send it to me and then we'll just make it up here somewhere at the bottom. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yo, my friend, it was a pleasure to speak to you, man. I could speak to you for long, but we've got another 30 minutes that side. And all the best with the book, man. I wish you all the best. And
thank you so
all
much.
the best with all the sign up and you
I'm
going back.
So much support, by the way. I've got about pre-orderings are coming in every day.
Oh my God.
I think now we are sitting at about 35 people who have ordered the book that they have not even seen. Yeah, the support I'm getting is just overwhelming. And I'm truly happy and blessed to have such people in my corner.
I'm happy to say that I've got a friend who's an author. Oh my God, it's so cool. I'm so proud of you, man.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure for me to speak to you about your story. And thank you for sharing and opening up. And of course, you've been through a lot of challenges. And my mom's name is Kedibone, by the way.
You
and
did say.
And you know what? That's such a burden of a name.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Imagine Kedibone.
And she's still seeing flames.
Yeah, ngizibonile. Yeah, wena ngizibonile. Hawu, njani?
I told her nothing. No, man, you have to do something with his name. So, so I'm proud of you for, really just stepping up and strengthening up in the midst of all the problems and challenges you went through. So your story is inspiring. So, all right, so this is how we come to the end. Are we cool? Are we good?
Yes, yes.
Did we speak about everything?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you happy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. So we're about to wrap it up, and it's been the Free Ride Podcast, and we're back, baby. So next week, we're pulling out something new. Me and my boy, we're going to chat about Ringakau meets Free Ride Podcast. So there's some other podcasts that are coming up, man, and this is our new venue. This is our new studio, so this is the first time. Thank you for helping break our virginity, man. Thank you. Our first interview right here, girl. Damn, come on now. Let's do this thing. All right, let's make him... All right, man, we out.